Hi everyone, Cynthia LaHoo here. I just wanted to share a shutter album I made, and all I did for the shape of this is use a Tim Holtz on the edge die for the top, and then just everything else. It was just a rectangle, so really easy to make this shape. This is a corsage that I made, and I just put it right on the front because I just thought it was beautiful and was exactly what the front needed. And so the shutter, this opens like this because it's a shutter, and there's I think 3 sets or 4 sets. So it's called Always Remember, and then I put a bunch of my Fimo roses, my handmade roses that I made out of Fimo dough on the sides there. And so here it opens like this, and there's spots for journaling or photos, and then this tag pulls out. And then, wow, that's really thick. It's been a while since I've looked at this. I made it a while ago, so I'm kind of seeing what I did again. And then I added a frame here, and then let's see. It opens like this. Oh, and I used the Prima Nature Garden collection for this. I love that collection. So it opens like this, and then here's a place for a photo, or that can just be left like that. And then I just used the paper collection and used some punch around the pages punches from Martha Stewart. And so there's that one. And then the bottom opens too, like this. So it's a full 12 by 12. All I did was score it every 4 inches this way. So at 4 and at 8, and then I scored it at 6. Cut it here, and then it just folds up like this, and then folds right down. And then a photo can go in there. I used some Lindy Stamp Gang embossing powder and a butterfly stamp, and then just put a little cherry blossom in there. So now this one closes, and then the next page opens, and there's a little ribbon closure here. And so it opens like this. And then here's the next set of shutters. So here is just a really big photo mat, perfect for 4x6 photo. Photo can go there, and then I use some Lindy Stamp Gang embossing powder on that, and I have a Sizzix die that cut that out. A Sizzix die I have for this too, and I think I just cut it up. It was like some kind of a little design. And then this just twirls around like that, and these come out. Like that. You can do journaling or photo opportunities. Use some I Am Roses here. And so this one opens, and this little bird goes over here. That's why I always hot glue my Recollection bling swirls or whatever, or use glossy accents, because they just pop off so easily. And this is a cute little wagon die cut from Lindy Stamp Gang. I didn't even know they had it. I'm so happy they have it because I love, the wagons, garden, stuff like that. So I'll put a link in the description for the laser dies at Lindy Stamp Gang so you guys can check those out. And I just used a punch for these, so they're little photo ops, a little teeny bouquet of red roses, and then a R40 rose up here and some Carla 001 sprays, and then this photo mat comes out. And there's the back. And then I just used my round or oval Fiskars punch. I think it's Fiskars. Where you have a template, you cut it out, and then you punch it. So there's that one. And then I'm just going to go like this. And then this opens like this. And I use some fancy trim from Carla 001. What is on there? I got some glue on that. And so this just slides out. It's a large photo mat. You can put a 4x6 photo on there. And then I also used Prima Almanac collection because I didn't have enough of the actual pages that had the nice designs on them, so I had to break that out. So here is the next shutter page, and there's a photo mat, and I used some R77, some beautiful semi-open roses, Carla 001 porcelain roses. These are the Juliana, and then some Bona's trim. And so this page opens like this, and I got this silver trim from an eBay or an Etsy shop. I thought it was really cool. And then, so these are just, I used punch around the page, and I distressed all the edges either with black soot or vintage photo. And then this little book slides up, and I used some Seven Gypsies book covers for this. And so it opens, and there's a tag here that pulls out. You put photos there, and to make my little tabbies, I've got a video on it. I did it a long time ago. I just use a huge, I think it's a 2-inch circle punch, and then I just cut the sides. I punch them out with a corner punch or a circle punch or whatever. And so you can put photos, those can go on there, and then photo can go on there. So that's just a little mini book. I crackle painted, and I just wove some ribbon through to make it look really laced, kind of fancy. So that closes, and then this is how the book closes. So very simple. I bound it with lace. The lace is really, really strong, so it's gonna, help when you're opening and closing and opening and closing. So I use lace on these ones as well. And so that's my Shutter album. I hope that you like it, and I've got a couple more albums that I'm working on that I will have done soon. So stay tuned for the picture show, and thanks for watching. Bye!